Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sunflowers. If this is your first time of seeing any of my videos, you're welcome to the family. But don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today is a continuation of where we stopped. We're talking about 5 signs to know that you are chosen. If you have not watched the first video, I will recommend that you go back, check the description box. There's a link there. Watch the part 1 of 5 signs to know that you are chosen. Okay, so now let's dive into the rest 5 signs. Number one, 5 sign to know that you are chosen is you never fit in. That's the truth. If you're a chosen person, there's no way you will fit in with to what other people are doing. Like there are certain things people will do and they go scot free. When you try to do it, you discover that you'll be caught or you'll be stuck. So there's this feeling that you have that you don't fit in. Places people can go to and have fun. When you get there, it's more like a noise or it's more like a distraction. Or there's this sense of uneasiness you have when you find yourself in such place. I'm going to take myself as an example. So the first time I ever went to a club, first and the last time I ever went to a club was with a friend. So when we got to the club, I was like, what's going on here? The sound was so high, people were screaming, shouting, and I was like, what's going on? How are you guys enjoying this? How? And they're like, it's fun, come on, dance. Honestly, I felt like my head was about to bust because I wasn't so comfortable. But my friend, she was having fun. For her, she was like on top of the world. But for me, I felt like I was dying. I felt like I was in the wrong place. In fact, I had my ears all through I'll stay at the club. I was even asking her, we need to go back home because I am not comfortable. I don't know how you guys enjoy this party or whatever you call it. I feel like if you want to enjoy your music, I mean, put it in a moderation, then you can enjoy. But for some people, obviously, some of people they feel like it's a normal thing, like it's a way of having fun. But for me, no, it's not at all, at all. So things like that happens when you are chosen because normal things people do and they feel comfortable you doing it you will not be comfortable in any way. There's no way you will be comfortable. People can be comfortable lying to other people, like they would say it boldly, and they are lying. When you that you are choosing, when you try to lie, you get caught. That's the truth. When you try to steal, you get caught. When you try to cheat, you get caught. When you try to do the random things other people do and they go scot free, you will get caught. So it shows that you are chosen. So maybe you're asking yourself, why is it that mine is different, that I can't do what other people are doing? That means you are chosen. So you don't have to fit in, you have to stand out. Okay. So number two, signs to know that you are chosen is that you travel a lot and you question things. Those who are chosen, they ask a whole lot of questions. Sometimes if you're around there, you get annoyed because they ask you, why do you do things like this? Why is this thing like this? They're asking because they want to know. People who travel a lot, they travel because they want to experience life. Most chosen, they travel, and when they travel, they ask a whole lot of questions. They question systems. People be like, oh, it's a normal thing to do, to behave certain ways. They don't accept things the way they are. They want to know why. Why is it like that? I want to understand, why do you people have to say this is how it should be, right? So that's one of the signs to show that you are chosen. If you find yourself asking a whole lot of questions, trying to figure out things, trying to know, why is this thing like this? Why should we do it this way? What about we try it the other way around? You are seeing things differently. You want to know why, because you want to know why. It shows that you are chosen. Okay. So number three signs to show that you are chosen is that you feel like you have lived a lot in one life. That means it shows that you have experienced a lot. Those who are chosen have gone through a whole lot. They've experienced the ups, the down, they've experienced the middle, they've experienced storms and all of those things. Now it feels like you feel there's this sense of have lived a lot. Yeah, you've experienced a lot in just a lifetime. You've experienced heartbreak, you've experienced disappointment, you've experienced betrayal, you've experienced a whole lot that you have stories to tell. Because those who are chosen, God allowed them to go through series of experience. The story of David would let you know that, of course, if David was here sharing his story, you would definitely want to listen and hear him out. He'll tell you how he was a kid, how he raised, how he took care of his father's sheep, how he fought Goliath, how the king tried to kill him, how he became a king. There are a whole lot of experience as someone who is chosen. The story of Joseph will tell you the same thing. He went through the pit, he went through the palace, he went through the prison, and all of those. There are so many experiences that he went through just in one life. So chosen people go through experience in one life. So if you are chosen, you will go through experience. If Jesus was here, if you ask him, he went through series of experience. Even in the short time that he lived, you know that there's a story behind Jesus. Every choosing have a story. So yeah. Then the fourth one is you also start to live you, and you start to see things differently. This one I feel like it's easy. When I mean that your soul start living, you start to feel like you are an old soul. Like you feel like I have, how do I put it? You see things different from the way people see things. Like you feel like love should be the answer. You feel like unity should be the answer. Like other things people would want to fight for, kill themselves for. You on the other way around. You're asking, why are you struggling to get this? Why do you must you really go through this like this? Like you see things differently. Your soul is more connected to the word. How do I put it? You see, when Jesus was in the word, he says a whole lot of things when he sees people, castigating one another. Just like the woman that was asked that, okay, you have sinned, you slept with a man, da 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 da, da, we're going to stone you. So they brought the case to Jesus, and Jesus said something very profound. He said, if you think you are clean and pure, be the first to cast stone. It just shows that Jesus' soul, he sees this world differently. He doesn't see the way people see it, right? Now, if you are a chosen one, so many things people do randomly, you you have a sense of looking at it in a different perception. Like you be like, this is not how it should be. What if you do it this way around? You might just come across people who are fighting for probably a particular job. Two people are trying to kill themselves for the job. You in between will be asking, must why should you kill yourself because you want to get this job? Why don't you look for another job? Some person will say, kill, if it means to kill and get the job. You know, but your soul is more in tune with the word. Your soul is more in tune with the word. And like I said, for God so loved the word that he gave his son. God is so in tune with the word. Mm. So if your son is in tune with the word, you see word differently. You see the word like it's supposed to be a better place, a beautiful place. That there's supposed to be love. There's supposed to be unity. There's something different. You see that's how you see the word differently. That's what it means. You see the word differently, and your soul is more in tune with the word. I hope it's clear, right? Okay. So the last one, but not the least, is you go through so many traumas. Just like I said in the third point, where you feel like you have lived this world in a lot in one life. This one is you go through so many traumas. Choosing, they go through traumas. I don't know how to put this. So many traumas. Some of them go through child abuse. Some of them they get molested. Some of them they just go through. There's a whole lot of traumas that the chosen ones goes through. It's just to say that because you are chosen, right? The devil will throw a whole lot of things in order to stop you. And those things build up to traumas. And sometimes, if not managed well, some of the chosen will miss out of their manifestation because the trauma is there and it's, you know, and it has taken a huge part of their life. So many chosen, they go through trauma. Just imagine Joseph being thrown in the pit by his own brother. You can imagine the trauma he's going to go through. Just imagine him going through prison. Imagine the trauma, right? And you know, if not that God was with him and he was able to manage all the traumas, I think he wouldn't be where he was. Mm. I feel like it's going to be like the trauma would have stopped him, but because he's a chosen one, right? And God saw him through, helped him to move from one trauma to another. So if you are chosen, you're going to have series of traumas. But I want to assure you, it's not the end of your life. Listen, it's not the end of your life. It's just part of your story that you tell. You go through those traumas so that you can help other people who will be going through that trauma in the future. So why God allows you to go through those traumas is because He wants you to be the rock where other ones can come and stand. He wants you to be their Moses. He wants you to be the helping hand of people who are struggling with traumas. So yeah, these are the 5 signs that you are choosing. In case you find yourself in any of those signs, just know that you are choosing. You have a task ahead of you, and you should try your best to execute whatever God has laid in your heart. And trust me, those who are chosen, you guys are favored. You are blessed. You're blessed. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram at Bella Nonye. I'm going to see you in my next video. But for now, it is bye. See ya.